This will be a demonstration of the Quickdraw Weaving program. You just show fabric analysis and pattern floats in the products. It's a fairly simple little point twill here. If I switch to the multiple repeat view, it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. Just eyeballing it, I can see the weft floats across the top here. If I ask for a view, analyze pattern for floats, it's physically going to show me two repeats of the pattern, since the long repeat may be between blocks. What it's showing me is the longest weft throat. You'll notice the text at the bottom here responds to where my mouse is. I'm now looking at the longest weft float on the front, and this is the longest warp float. It's actually on the rear. And it'll tell me where the threads, from which thread to which thread and how many threads long it is. In this particular case, I've got a single thread on the back. And I can turn that off. For example, all I want to see is the front or the warp floats. I can see just the rear floats or just the front floats. And if I actually click in, for example, if I want to do something about this 5-thread float, if I click it, it's going to set the edit window in the middle of where that float was, so I can then go in and insert another thread to fix that float. That gives me a quick overview of what the pattern analysis does. Thank you now. This will be an update to the analyze pattern for float function. You'll notice I've entered a simple little pattern here that'll have some floats in it. If I go to the analyze pattern for floats, what I've added is how many repeats of the pattern I want. This particular pattern has some long floats where it goes between the two repeats. If this is a repeating pattern, that's fine. If what I'm dealing with is a single repeat of the overall project, I can simply reduce those guys. That restricts the analysis, so it now looks within one pattern. Thank you.